Hi, Howie the Butcher back. Got a great new idea for you. Fish jerky. I love it. I'm a fisherman. I always have extra fish usually, unless they're not biting. The reason for it, if you like jerky, you like fish, you're going to love this. Also, it's great. It doesn't need refrigeration. I do keep it on the long term in the refrigerator. It doesn't have to be though. You can take along your trips anywhere. It, just like any other jerky, lasts for quite a while. I'm going to go over the materials that you need to make your fish jerky. First of all, a dehydrator or an oven. You can do it in the oven no more than 150 degrees. 2 pounds of white bass or any fish that you have extra, want to go buy, whatever, doesn't matter. It's all good. Just don't use walleye, it's too good a fish. Soy sauce, any brand, any kind, you want to use low sodium, whatever. Garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. Now if you're a guy that likes a lot of spice, a lot of heat, you can red pepper, cayenne pepper, and a really unique seasoning, white pepper is really good on there. So if you want to spice it up, add your extra pepper. If not, this is a pretty good recipe right here. You're going to need a sharp knife. We covered that in a previous video, so check it out. I'll go ahead and steal it even though I know it's pretty sharp. And then we're going to start slicing our fish into strips. So now all you need is patience. It will take 5 or 6 hours to get dry. So we'll get started. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, step 1, we're going to slice the fish. Now we want to keep it as consistent as we can. You want a 1/4 inch or less and try and get as uniform slices as you can. It'll dry more evenly. So you want to go across. This was just half a fillet. That's how it was originally. You want to go across the grain. Again, use your sharp knife and just cut nice little even strips. Just like that, folks. Not that difficult, but like I said, keep it as consistent as you can. Alright, here's all of our fish all cut up, 1/4 inch strips or less. Nice little strips, they'll turn out great in the dehydrator or oven. And then we'll get started with our seasoning. I always start with soy sauce. Can't tell you an exact amount, I just put enough until it gets saturated. I suppose maybe, I don't know, 1/3 cup at the most probably for 2 pounds. And we'll let that set and soak up, and I'll mix it around so it gets all nice and saturated. You can tell it's already, this fish saturates, the soy saturates really fast in fish, so you don't have to let it set a long time like beef. You might want to let set longer to get the seasonings worked in it real good. So you can tell you can tell from the color it's already soaking in the fish. So it doesn't take long. Okay, got her soaked up. Now we're going to add our other seasoning. Doesn't matter which order you use, but garlic. I can't get enough garlic. So I just load it up. Again, amount. I basically just cover the top of it till it looks like it's completely covered. I'll do the same with the onion powder. Just that, it's a nice blend. They really complement each other. Really turns out a nice flavored fish. Black pepper. Can't have too much pepper for me. And again, if you want to add some heat to it, you got your cayenne, habanero, white pepper, whatever. It's all good. This I'm not going to add the hot pepper because I'm going to share this with people that work and family that don't always like the heat like I do. So now I got it all covered real good. Now I'm going to remix it. And I may feel I need to add more seasonings, and I'll do that. The only seasoning you can, in my opinion, that you can overdo is sodium. You can oversalt something. And once this is all saturated, it's plenty of salt from the soy. So there. You can smell it, folks. I almost want to eat it raw. But I'm going to go ahead and dehydrate it. Okay, now to the dehydrator. I've had this old thing about, over 10 years, maybe 20. Thousands of pounds of jerky on it. Originally it probably cost me 59 bucks. I know they're more than that now, but if you use it a lot, it pays off definitely. You've seen the price of jerky in the stores. This is the old style with the air comes from the bottom. I really love it. I don't know if they make them like this anymore. There's a lot of different brands. I bought these extra trays for this one. I can get about 6 pounds at a time on this. So we're going to put our strips, our fish strips, on the trays, and you don't want them to be touching. And I've got plenty of trays, so I don't have to get real crazy about laying them in real close, because I've got plenty of space for all of it. So and then make sure they're laid out even, not twisted, not touching. Oh, this smells good, people, I'm telling you. I'm gonna grab one and eat it. No, I'm not. I don't like sushi. Well, I do like sushi, but... Alright, we'll call that good on that layer. Just keep building her up. Okay, in summary, we sliced the fish, we seasoned it, we got it on the dehydrator, or your oven if you don't have a dehydrator. Again, if you use the oven, you're going to need to put it on a cookie sheet, because obviously you can't put it on an oven rack, make a mess for one thing. But if you can and don't have, get a dehydrator. They're awesome if you love jerky. Okay, put the lid on. This has different settings. The highest it'll go is 145, and it'll say right on it for meat, vegetables, whatever. So typically when you're drying any kind of meat, you'll use a high setting. Your dehydrator will explain that to you if you got one. We'll plug it in. You hear it running, you can smell it. Oh man, I can't wait. I have to though. So 5-6 hours, we'll check in about 4 hours, feel the consistency, how firm it's getting. Some will get done before others because I don't have it 100% even slices. That's okay. Lay it on a paper towel, plate with a paper towel, let it cool before you package it. So that's it for now. We'll get back when it's done. We'll have a piece of jerky, maybe a bear, pop, whatever, water. I'll get the butcher back. Here comes the really fun part. The smell here is driving me nuts. I'm glad this stuff's getting done. I can finally have a piece. Here's what it looks like when it's done. Well, some of it looks like it might crumble, fall apart. It's great. Chewy, great flavor. I'm loving it. You can still make this hot if you want to. Before it cools down, you take the pieces off, put the cayenne on it, habanero, whatever, white pepper, go for it. Alright, so we're going to check the pieces for pliability. It's kind of spongy yet. I'm going to let it go a little bit. A little bit spongy. This one, I think pretty much done. It could go a little bit longer. Let's go shelf by shelf and check them. You can't, that one's done. You can't get 100% when you're slicing it. You know, you can't get it exactly. That one's done. And it'll feel pretty tight. Very little give to it. All right, we're going to leave the rest on. It may take up to full 6 hours for all of it, but basically it's a done deal. Again, you want to slice it up, go for it. It's up to you before it cools down. Alright, so now we're going to let it cool for 10, 15, 20 minutes, it don't matter. Then we're going to put it in Ziploc bags, and I'll keep it in the refrigerator. You don't have to. Again, hunt and trip, tailgating, whatever. Doesn't need refrigeration. Enjoy. Remember, you don't know meat, know your meat man.